Okay, let's see what's cracking on YouTube on this Sunday afternoon. Where is my all my supporters out on this Sunday in the rain? Let some viewers come in before I start this. This is going to be a live chat. See where everyone's at today. Let me roll my bugler stick, my cancer stick, and then we'll get to talking. Get to talking about another year down being free. Talk about what went on in the past year of my life and what I've achieved and what I've let go and how I spent my birthday this year. Wait for a few more viewers to come in. But if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. Cali King 916. Checking in from Sacktown, Sacramento, California. California's finest. Cali King. Sacramento in the house. I'm gonna wait for a few more viewers to come in before I open this up for any questions. Like I said, another C-Day down. Yesterday was my C-Day. Yesterday was my birthday. And I don't feel no older. Just a lot wiser. I'm hoping I'm wiser. I feel wiser. I feel like I learned a lot in the last couple years, actually. You guys haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. So I wanted to talk a little bit about our new channel. So as you guys already know, I talked about it. I interviewed him a couple times. Me and Tony Lopez, Tony the Tiger Lopez, the IBF boxer, the champion of Sacramento, our pride and joy, we grew up together from a very young age. I think I've been knowing Tony for about 45 years now. We grew up right on the same block. From Young Bucks. He's 7 years older than me. No, he's 6 years older than me. So he was always like, older than me. And I used to like hanging around with older cats when I grew up. We used to box in his front yard every day, me and Freddie Smith. We used to go over there and box. Well, Freddie's front yard, and Tony lived right next door to him. My mom lived down the street from him. But we started a new YouTube channel. And I made the channel. And I meant to name the channel 12 Rounds of Adrenaline, but I messed up. And the name of the channel is Tony the Tiger Lopez, Donnie Jefferson. That's the name of the channel. I can't change the name of the channel until 14 days. So the channel will be called 12 Rounds of Adrenaline, but I messed up and changed the name twice. I didn't know that was the name of the channel. And right now the channel's name is Tony the Tiger Lopez, Donnie Jefferson. Don't ask me how that came about because it was frustrating making another channel. I had help making this channel 8-9 months ago. So I created me and Tony's channel, and I had problems naming it. I had problems actually putting the name in it. So it is called Tony the Tiger Lopez, Donnie Jefferson. I'm going to change that name in a couple of weeks to 12 Rounds of Adrenaline with Tony the Tiger Lopez. We were supposed to film our very first video today. He went to church. my family had a birthday lunch for me and my nephew. Today was our both of our birthdays. So we did go to Tony's house. He wasn't there. So I don't know if we're gonna film later on today, maybe tomorrow during the week. I have no idea. He hasn't tapped back in. Um, so I don't know when that's gonna take place. But like I said, another year has gone. Um, and I feel like I'm still 30 years old as far as health wise. I feel very healthy, even though I'm not. I don't feel any older. I feel lively. I feel like I'm energetic. And I still feel like I could do the things I could do when I was 25 years old. I don't feel no older. I do feel wiser, a lot wiser. I feel like every year after you're after a man turns 40, every year after 40, I think we start looking at life a lot differently. And I know I have. And in the last 3 years, to be exact, I've learned a lot about myself and I learned a lot about relationships. I've learned, so let's put it in two different categories. So I've learned in my personal relationships, um, I don't put up with the stuff that I used to put up with as far as friendships are concerned. I'm very quick to make myself accessible to people now. I used to be accessible to everybody. Now I make myself less accessible. And in my personal relationships, like love affairs and all that, um, personal, like boyfriend girlfriend relationships, wife husband relationships, I've learned a lot in that category, especially in the last 3 years. And what I've learned is quality over quantity. And I know that sounds kind of straightforward, but I'm not settling for less. And I haven't met the one yet. I thought I had the one, and it just turns out that I see things differently now than I did 3 years ago. Matter of fact, I see things differently now than I have all my life as far as that's concerned, as far as a personal relationship like that. But I wanted to talk more about what's coming. Um, you got any people you were cool with from IE while in prison or anyone you remember? Okay, so IE, Young Tiny. Let me see. Um, Let me see who was from IE at Lancaster with me. I know we had a riot and IE sat down. Um, I don't remember the exact names. I remember one of my cellies. Now he wasn't from IE. He was from Pomona. I had a celly from Pomona, Little Man. But IE, who stands out from IE from me? IE was pretty thick on the yard, bro. Um, what's up, Corey? I see you. You from San Bernardino? Let me see who was from. Oh, David Brown. David, he was a dancer, bro. He's a choreographer. I've been knowing David for a long time. I met him probably in. Let me see. Where did I meet David? What year did I meet David? Yeah, I know a few people from San Bernardino, bro. Oh, fucking Capone. Capone is from IE. What hood is Capone from, man? He used to rap. Capone was my bunkie in Solano like in 2001. Yeah, I know a few people from IE. It just ain't clicking on me right now, young Tiny. But yeah, I'm sure if I sat here and thought about it for a while, I would give you some names. What area are you from in San Bernardino? Are you a northerner? Are you a Crip? Or are you what are you? But like I was saying, man, yesterday. So yesterday was my birthday. The day before was my co-host Tony Lopez's birthday, so we planned to launch this channel on my birthday yesterday, but he had to be someplace, and we just decided to do it today. It's pouring rain outside today. I did go to his house. I called him. He ain't answering his phone, so I don't know when we're gonna be filming the first. You're a Crip from what hood? Tiny. What hood you from? You don't know Capone? Big Capone? I think his name is Anthony. Damn, me and Capone was close too. I've been knowing. I was at Old Folsom with Capone, and we was in Solano together. Capone was from San Bernardino. 5 times. That's the name of your hood. 5 times. Who's that? Yeah, but like I was saying, so yesterday I really didn't do too much except lounge, relax. Today, my family had a birthday lunch for me and my nephew. Our birthdays fell on the same day. So we went downtown to a place called Sauce and we had lunch. I really didn't go out and party for my birthday this year. I don't go out too much no more. I don't go out and party too much anymore at all. I stopped drinking alcohol. Um, but I think that once you get older, you stop celebrating birthdays, man. You stop partying and kicking it like that. I know it sounds cliche, but I just ain't into the whole club scene no more. I used to live at the club every weekend, Friday to Sunday. That'd be my thing. I don't do that shit no more. Let me see here. Who is that? Oh shit. All right. I'm not gonna read all these comments. I'll read some of them though. Randy McMillan. I don't recognize that name. Maybe he's from another hood then. Young Tiny. Yeah, Big Capone that I know. He was short, swole as hell, and had braids, and he rapped, homie. He was a rapper, and he could rap hella good. I met him in 2001 in Solano, and then Snoopy Mac, you in the house. Yeah, man, it was my C-Day. Pisces in the building. What'd you do for your C-Day, Snoop? Did you go out and kick it? You probably went out and had a blast, huh? I don't do that no more, homie. I try to just chill back at the house and be around family for my C-Day now. I really don't hit the club. Matter of fact, they had a big birthday bash Friday night, and I didn't even go, man, for Tony Lopez. And he sent me the footage. I was supposed to go and film, but it was storming rain outside, so I decided not to go. Today, I stepped out. Me, my brother, my mom, my nephew, my aunt, and my uncle. We all went to have lunch today. Stayed out the way. That's right. Supposed to. We just went to a restaurant and celebrated our birthday because it's my nephew's. Was the same day yesterday. We just went out to lunch and just kicked it. Man, like I was saying, man, we were supposed to start this other channel today. I don't know what happened. So the name of the channel, I'm gonna repeat it. The name of the channel is supposed to be 12 Rounds of Adrenaline with Tony the Tiger Lopez, but I started the channel. I named the channel, and for some reason I put Tony the Tiger Lopez and then Donnie Jefferson. So that's the name of the channel right now. But in 14 days I could change it, and I'm gonna put what it's supposed to be 12 Rounds of Adrenaline. And I'm figuring within 2 weeks before I change the name, I'm gonna have like 3 videos out on it. We're gonna do 1-2 videos a week, so I have 3 or 4 videos on it. But right now it's called Tony the Tiger Lopez, Donnie Jefferson. That's the name of the channel on YouTube. In 2 weeks, I'm changing the name to 12 rounds of adrenaline. I just got to wait 14 days to change it. But I expect this channel to blow up because of who Tony is. And our content is going to be about boxing and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We're going to talk about everything. And I don't want to give too much away, but he is in contact with a lot of big boxers, heavyweight to junior flyweight. He knows a lot of boxers and he's contacting them now. So I don't want to give them away, but one of them is like the best, the wellest known boxer in the world. And Tony's in contact with him. You guys probably know, everyone knows who he is. I'm not going to say his name until it's confirmed. But yeah, he told me yesterday when I was over there that he's been in contact with him. So hopefully we can. The guy already has his own podcast, so hopefully we can interview him on mine and see where this channel goes. You know, Tony is a 3-time world champion. He has 3 different belts and I think 2 different weight classes. So he's Sacramento's. He's our golden child. He was our first champ. Him and Loretto Garza was our first Sacramento champs. We grew up in the neighborhood boxing. Our neighborhood is known to be, we had a fight neighborhood. Back in the 80s, everyone used to box or do karate and shit. I was more on the boxing side. I used to love to box, man. Too old to be hanging out. These youngsters don't. You ain't lying, Snoopy Mac. That's one of the whole reasons why I don't go to clubs no more, man. So I know you guys heard about the 3 cats that shot up downtown Sacramento and killed them. I think they killed 6 people, man, last year. After that happened, my son was going out a lot. Well, not a lot, but he was going downtown to clubs, and I went out with him a couple of times. But after that incident, you won't catch me in no clubs downtown no more. I don't want to have to go nowhere where I got to have heat with me. If I have to have heat, you know it's going to be trouble. And anytime you go downtown Sacramento to a club, you should have heat. And I don't want to be the one that has to be out there with the heat. I don't want to, because once you have heat, you know, a lot of people when they have heat, they got alcohol in their system, things happen, and I don't want to have to go through. I'm trying to kick back and not go back to jail. I always wondered, did you ever had to prove yourself in your hood since you're not all black? Up high. Did I have to prove myself in my hood because I'm not all black? I'm not no black. I have no black in me. So I explain this to everybody. When I say I'm Mexican, Spanish, and Portuguese, people always say Portuguese, that's white. See, there's 2 different, just like Cubans, you'll see white Cubans and black Cubans. Portuguese is the same thing. So my family roots are from, not the Cayman Islands, from, damn, I just explained this to somebody, from West Africa. My grandfather is dark, he's black. He's like, he ain't white Portuguese, he's black Portuguese. And they're from an island called Cape Verdean Islands. So you'll find Portuguese from Portugal, and they'll have blue eyes and blonde hair. Then you got Portuguese from Cape Verde, Cape Verdean. If you're Cape Verdean, you're black Portuguese, and that's what my family is. So we're not black as far as like the race black, but we're from Cape Verdean. Cape Verde Islands is in West Africa. So a lot of people, when I tell them I'm Portuguese, I shouldn't even say I'm Portuguese. I should just say I'm Cape Verdean. You know what I mean? Because that explains it a little bit differently. Cape Verde is in West Africa. So basically, I'm from my family, not me. I'm from Sacramento, California. but my grandfather, he's from Cape Verde, and that is Black Portuguese. I got Portuguese homies that speak Spanish like a mother. Yeah, so it is Spanish. Our language is Spanish, but it's a different dialogue. Like it's just our slang in Spanish is different. And Portuguese is white if you're from Portugal. I can't say it's white, but it's a European. But like I said, it's kind of like Cuban and Colombians, how you got black and white Cuban and Colombians. Portuguese the same thing. You got black Portuguese and you got white Portuguese. My family's on the black side. They're from Cape Verde. Cape Verde is in West Africa, like I said. So it's completely different. I can't say I'm black, I'm white. I'm just Cape Verdean. That prison guard channel. Yeah. So he tapped in. Spinal. I seen you on there the other day. Um, and he tapped in with me, bro. He sent me an email, and I think we are gonna collab with him. Um, he was at Donovan right after I left there. He started working there after I left there in 2014 or 2015. Well, I think I left there in 2015 because when I was there, my grandfather died in 2015, and he started working there after me. I was on A yard, the GP yard, and I believe he said he worked the PC yard over there. I think that was B and C yard, I believe. So I wouldn't know him, but Snoopy Mac, yeah. I mean, all I grew up. I didn't grow up around nothing but blacks and Mexicans on me. So it ain't like I felt out of place being a Crip from my hood because my little cousin Mexica's, um, he was from my hood, but he went to Y and he became a Norte. But there's a couple Samoans from my hood, Mexicans. I think we got a white boy named Popcorn or some shit like I think Popcorn's from 29th Street. And so my hood is mostly black, but that's who I grew up with. You know what I mean? I didn't have to prove myself um, in my neighborhood, but in the pen, definitely. I had to prove myself from in 1989 to about 1993. And after that, I had no problems. Never had a problem after 93. And I kept coming back and going back and forth. But the majority of my fights when I first went to prison was with Norteños because they all thought, even my uncles, I didn't fight with them, but they thought I should be because they was in the pen. They pressed me. You know what I mean? You supposed to be over here with us. And to me, this how I felt, bro. And I told my little cousin, Mexica's this too, because he switched. But I felt growing up being a Crip, and if you go to prison or CYA and you change over to something completely different, that's like, to me, that's like being a mark. And I just wasn't I wasn't gonna do that. I just felt like I grew up around this is my homies and this is so no. They sweated me because of my race, yes. I mean, shit. Go to prison in the 80s and claim a black gang and don't be black. I mean, you guys can imagine. Even in YA, I got tested in YA more than anything. I got tested in the pen too a few times. Serenos too. So every time I hit a yard, even up until my last term from 2010 to 2018, for some reason, every time I was brand new on a yard, my homies would take it upon themselves before I even came out of orientation and went and talked to the Serenos and the Nortes if they was on the yard and tell them we got a Mexican homie on the yard. Is there going to be any problems? Woo, woo, woo. But I never, in the last 20 years, I never had any problems in the pen. I guess because of my name, what I did when I was younger. I heard it was rough for non-black gang members in college. It is, especially, well, if you're young and you don't have a name, like, so let me put it like this. I don't want to sound like I'm something I'm not, but after you've been going to prison for as many years as I have, your name sticks with people. So, like, if I went to prison right now, and I hit any yard in California and someone asks, they're gonna be like, "That's dog from 29th Street," and that's it. There ain't gonna be no kind of testing, none of that, because I've been around so long and people know me. You know what I mean? You get known. California prison system is big, but it's small, so your name travels. So I would have no problem. I have no problems in prison no more, at all, with nobody. The only problems I have in prison is the ones I make myself, selling drugs and getting in the mix. But as far as being tested, not for a long time. I ain't been tested in prison. David Johnson, what's cracking? Yeah, but look, so man, I keep looking at my subscribers and how many views I have, and only 39 or 40% of people watching my channel are subscribed to my channel. It should be like 70%, man. So if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and hit that comment, and please hit that like button. I got a new channel. I've been telling you guys, me and Tony Lopez, the boxer. It's called 12 Rounds of Adrenaline, but I fucked up and I named it Tony the Tiger Lopez, Donnie Jefferson. And I could change it in 14 days. So you guys check out, stay tuned for that channel. I already put a couple videos up there. So go check them out and like them and share them and subscribe to that channel. It's going to be about boxing and about all kind of different shit, man. It's going to be a whole nother channel. It ain't going to be like this channel talking about prison shit, because he ain't never been to prison. But come and check that channel out, man. Like, share, and subscribe for real, Snoopy Mac. So I just wanted to get on here and share my birthday with y'all. It wasn't shit. I mean, I can't say it wasn't shit, but it wasn't. I didn't do nothing special this year. But in a couple of weeks, I'll be going down to Mountain View. I got a friend down there I'm going to meet with, and I'll be posting my little mini vacation down there. I'm going down there the second week of March. But before that, I'll have a few videos of me and Tony. I was supposed to be over there today. I went over there today. He didn't answer. Nah, I really didn't. Well, today I went out to lunch with my family, Corey, but I didn't really kick it this year, bro. I didn't. Last year I had a little party. Oh, last year I went to Thunder Valley and got a room. But this year I just kicked back at home, man. Didn't feel like doing nothing. The weather's all jacked up over here. So look, I'm debating on my next live video on my channel. So I was going to talk about Corcoran, or I was going to talk about Lancaster. And they're two similar prisons to me. What age now? 54, homie. I'm 54 now. Yep, been going to prison since I was 19 years old. And I'm 50, but that's a damn shame, huh? 28 years behind that damn wall. That's crazy as hell. I wasted 28 years of my life in prison. That's crazy. Is it as bad as the meat? Sacramento? So I really haven't tapped in on this, but you guys know I'm from Garden Block, right? Where Seaboat's from. But two of my kids, they're from what, when I was growing up, used to be my enemy hood, Oak Park. Both of my kids are from Oak Park Zilla, where Mozzie's from. My daughter and my son. I got 4 kids, but one of my daughters and my sons, they're from that. So I stay in the loop because of them, so I know what's going on in the streets. And yeah, during the summer months, it's cracking. There's a lot of homicides in Sacramento during the summer months. Like come April, May, June, a lot of people be falling, man. I'm not in the streets like that. What part of Sac, Corey? What part of Sac did your aunt live in? Because I'm gonna tell you something. From Del Paso Heights to the South area, it's a war zone, bro. For reals, for reals. During the summer months. Right now it's calm. I don't see nothing on the news right now. It's been pretty calm. But in the summer months, it's like every day on the news another murder. Yeah, it is a shame. You know, when I watch the news now, it's like watching Los Angeles news when I was in Lancaster, how everyone be shooting each other. That's what it's like in Sacramento nowadays during the summer months. It is a shame. Damn, somebody's calling me. Oh, okay. So I've been on here 30 minutes. So I just wanted to get on here and tap in and let y'all know about the new channel. Hit that subscribe button. Stay safe. Tell the people you love them. We don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow, y'all. So stay blessed, stay safe, and tell the people you love them. I'll check y'all out tomorrow.